Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkis, and today is our Wednesday box opening.
Hey!
Hello.
All right, if you're new here, we are a mother-daughter duo. We have a quilt shop in Central Washington State. We've been here for almost 27 years. Yeah. Our anniversary is coming up, October 1st. Mm-hmm. Yes, and let's see, we have a retreat center. We have a lot of online tutorials. We have our YouTube channel, and on our YouTube channel, we do a bunch of different things, including these box openings. Mm-hmm. So every Wednesday night at 5 and every Sunday afternoon at 12:30, we show you the newest things that have just come in the store. So you can see, what might be showing up in your local shops or not. It's the funniest thing that there are so many things to choose from. It's possible that you won't see it anywhere else, or stuff that, when we go and travel, I always go into a quilt shop and I'm always surprised.
See stuff we've never seen before.
So I've seen that before. Mm-hmm. Yeah, all the time. And then the other thing that happens is, for whatever weird reason, we don't have any Robert Kaufman.
Right.
Or timeless treasures, because the rep won't come here, because we live in the middle of nowhere, which is not true. We live in the middle of somewhere. It's a lovely area.
It's very pretty.
So anyway, unfortunately, that seems like that's what we always buy when we go somewhere.
It's Robert Kaufman, yeah. Robert Kaufman. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and then let's see. So this morning we had Fabric Chat, which is just coffee with friends and nothing. I don't know. We talk about weird stuff, and but I wanted to tell you two things. One is the fabric that we were in front of was
Painted Garden and some Anne Marie Horner. Anne Marie was pretty much over where Mom was sitting, and I was in front of Painted Garden.
And Painted Garden, there are still pre-cuts of that, and it is a gorgeous line. It's one of those things that's like, why do we still have this?
It's pretty. It's like really a Figo collection or something.
Yeah.
It's really pretty. The other thing you can do is, if you watch back, screenshot something and said, hey,
circle it.
Yeah, and then send me a picture.
What is that?
Say, I need to know. Yeah. I can send you, you can still do it online, or we can call you or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then the other thing, so Anna always comes in, to get our flash drive, and then she always says, anything I need to know? And it's like, oh yeah, we called you out many times to fix this for us. And so I found on YouTube for her to find that thumbnail. And it's funny because first we watched the commercial, I guess, for this HomeBot. It has a name. I've already forgotten. Ubi or something like that. But it has for a robot that is your maid. And the commercial is 30 seconds. You have to watch that. I don't know if Anna's going to show that or not, but you have to watch it, because it's just, he's bringing coffee in the morning while he's vacuuming while you're reading. He's carrying the groceries in from the car. So it's just fun to watch that first, and then
watch the interview
to know what's really going on. And when I was explaining it to Anna, she goes, wait, what? That doesn't make sense. That's what's happening. Anyway, kind of fun. We get down these weird little rabbit holes, and then it's fun to talk to our friends about weird stuff that we think we know. Yeah. Yeah, we want everybody else to be as weirded out as we are.
Right. The world we live in. Just always keeps you guessing.
Oh, and also the Usain Bolt one that was so fun.
Oh, yeah.
It took us, we had to search multiple videos before we could find somebody that shows how he stops. So I think they really don't want you to know that's what happens.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's insider information only.
Yeah, but you did get to see the weird running one.
That's right. Not long enough. That one totally needs its own.
I want to watch just that one.
Yeah. I don't care how fast you are. You're cute. I'm like, he might be able to run faster than you, but
you're cute.
You're funny.
Yeah. Anyway, all fun. All right, let's see. So, this is a notion, right? Heavy.
Yes, this is from Checker. Oh. It's Checker distributing on it. So, but it is Notions. It is jingly and heavy, so we know it's not.
It was one that I could not lift, so. Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh, okay, so I remember this one. There's a few new fun things in here. So sometimes we get things that we're out of, so, but then other times there's kind of really cool things. All right, so this is something that's kind of cool. So,
Spot On Dot Magnifying Lens Set.
So what this is on your ruler. So let's say that let me find a ruler.
Oh, sorry.
Let's say that you are doing some cutting. Maybe not with this one. You probably are using your little 6-inch square ruler. Yes. Okay, let's try that. And you just, okay, my old eyes, sometimes it's like, I think I'm in the right spot, but I can't quite tell. And you just trust it. So that's why if I'm cutting a 6.5 inch square, I want that 6.5 inch ruler so I don't have to mess with it. But if I'm cutting 6 1/4 or 5 3/4, and I really have to look where those little intersections are, that's what that is.
That is clever.
So you take your ruler. Here, let's hold up this one because
Hold
that's
on.
what
What we need to do is we need to do the double screen because they won't be able to see through the camera.
Oh, yeah.
But
Okay, so I'll talk while she's videoing. So here's the big one, right? So the idea is that you put that on there and look, it
That is
like
so
magnifies.
slick.
Or if,
and the
I
bottom
don't
is
know.
like slightly grippy, so it
Yeah.
doesn't really slide super easily.
No, it'll stay on
That
there. But,
little one
but
is
it doesn't.
impressive.
I know. Look at that. So it automatic. There's a little bit of a glare there, so I don't know if you can see it really well. But oh. And there's plastic on here. We just got this out of there. But here's our ruler. But yeah, and it's not sticky. It just has that rubbery stuff on there. Yeah. How cool is that?
That is really cool.
Yeah, so you can position it where you want and then put it over there and go, am I where I'm supposed to be? So, yeah.
A double check option.
Yeah. So I might not have gotten enough of these.
That's cool.
It's a new item. I probably got a dozen. But sometimes it's like, oh, I kind of
Never
want to
know.
look at it first to make sure.
Yeah. A lot of the time is that way. Mm-hmm. You get a 2-inch magnifying lens and a 1-inch. That 1-inch, though, is got some magnification.
Made by the Gypsy Quilter.
Awesome.
Some great ideas.
Yeah, that one's really, really cool.
And then also, are these finally starting to come back in?
Slowly but surely. So these are the 3x12 Quilter Select rulers. A lot of us are still waiting for the 6x24s. We don't know. The last time we heard is that they were stuck in customs, but I don't know what happened to that poor cargo container. It could be floating to the bottom of the ocean at this point. And maybe they're working for another. Nobody has them. If your quilt shop has them and you're looking for one,
Get it.
Because I don't even know. It's been on back order for over 6 months now. And nobody really, that's all we keep hearing is, oh, they're just stuck in customs. I feel like the container has fallen off the ship.
Yeah, something.
And
Something they're not telling us.
So as soon as they come back into the world, we will get them. But it's pretty much the 6x24, the bigger ones. If you're looking for like a 11 or 12-inch square, that one's not available. So unfortunately, if you're 6x24, put it on your Christmas list. We can hope that Santa can make something happen.
Gosh.
Sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. And then this is kind of fun. So this is a technique sheet for migrating geese. So anybody that has done our on the fly pattern, or I think we also
super
featured this in our row sampler.
Oh, yeah,
that
you
we
did.
did. So this is just a really fun technique. And so this is just a nice little laminated card that covers the whole thing and tells you how to do all kinds of sizes to do that. But it's just super simple, and it's just basically offset flying geese, if you're not familiar with what migrating geese look like. So it's really nice for border treatments, or the way that we've done it too is if you put it on its side, it looks like fish. And so that's how our on the fly one works. So this is kind of cool. So I thought that was neat, a little technique sheet. And then more of these. This is called Cindy's Seam Ripper. And so it's just a nice little, you can see how that works. You just hook it on your finger. And so then that way, you know, when you're ripping, it's just a nice little handy dandy. We were out of those too, sold out of those fairly quickly. I think there's like 2 boxes in here of those.
Yeah.
You open them. And then, so these embroidery, you guys are like all into embroidery. Embroidery, cross stitch and crocheting has all made like a huge comeback.
Yeah.
Huge comeback. So we sold out of both of these, and I saw both of these have come in. So this is plants, embroidery plants and flowers. And so I'm not great about scanning the inside of a book so you can see it. But there's all kinds of just really nice color pictures, and then all of the drawings. You can, of course, change the size with your photocopy if you want something to be smaller or you want something to be bigger. So, and then the front of the book has all kinds of just technique things, materials and techniques in the front.
That's good.
And then all of the designs in the back. So you can see that much of the book is designs and patterns and this much is technique, which is really good.
This one's really cool. The 30-day sampler. So it is a, looks like it's pre-printed. It says stitch a block for 30 days to learn to embroider. Pre-printed fabric, supplies, stitch guide, and even videos.
We sold out of those instantly. I think we got 6 of them, and it's been a while back, and then I just remembered when I was ordering other stuff, and I saw those again. Everything is in there. There's even like a little QR code for a video, everything. So if somebody wants to learn how to do it, they've got a hoop, practice a little stitch. There's a little video that goes with it. And then, yeah, and then you have this cute little sampler that you want to frame afterwards. It's very, very cute. Thread, needles, hoop, directions, everything. So, yeah, really cute. And it's done by,
Jennifer Heinen?
Jennifer Heinen. And she's somebody, you guys might know her from YouTube. She has a lot of videos that go with it. But, yeah, super fun. Yeah.
Cute.
30-day sampler.
And there is like a paper pattern, of course, it has instructions in it. And my guess is one of her videos probably has if you want to retrace it onto this paper.
Right.
A bunch of those.
Sorry, I'm just digging. There's all kinds of new things in here.
Believe collection, a Jolly Santa stitch embroidery. Cute. Amy,
and I think that was that an iron-on? Is there an iron-on thing in there?
Use one,
2
strands. Transfer to T-tail. They're iron-on.
Yeah. I found a couple of those.
And Amy Berrickman is Blackbird Designs? Is that what she is?
Oh, is it Blackbird?
I don't know. This doesn't look anything like her.
It does not. No, she's a little more modern.
Yes, it is heat transfer.
Yeah.
You've got a heat transfer in there and all your instructions.
I think there's another one in there that's a heat transfer one too. And then a new Fabric Cafe. I think not new. Stash Busting. We've had this one before, right?
I think that was new.
So this is the 3-yard quilt. So again, I can't imagine not being familiar with this, but just in case you're not, you choose just 3 fabrics, get a yard each. You don't have to decide which one goes where. Just get kind of a light, medium, and a dark, or a focus and a light and a dark. And then you get to kind of, play around with a little bit and decide where they want to go. And each one of her books has 8 patterns in it. And it's so you're basically paying for like, $2 to $2.50 per pattern. So it's a really good thing. And she's got tons of books, lots of, I don't know how they've come up with so many ideas.
So many.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and then there's also Panel Perfect. We sold out of this one. So if you like panels as much as we do, we love a really good panel because it does all the work for you. And in here, there's a couple of them with the larger, big 1-yard panels and a bunch of them that have the smaller blocks. And the other thing too with the smaller block ones, if you have just a nice focus fabric that you think is really pretty that you want to cut up, you can use that the same way.
This one is Stitcher's Revolution. This is Winter Wonderland. These are also the heat transfer ideas. So that you can stitch it onto a towel, an apron, individual blocks, make your own little quilt. But you can just iron transfer that on, do all your hand stitching, and then do whatever you want with the block.
Yeah. And again, it's that whole thing that there's the gift of crafts, things that we've made for people, but also that gift of crafting.
Yeah.
If, you have a teenager or a college student, somebody that just wants, if they have a little bit of time and they just want something peaceful and relaxing to do, or a retirement present for somebody, just get them a little kit and have them.
That 30-day sampler, we also got it without the hoop, needle, and stitches. So if you just want the pattern, it does come with the printed fabric, but no thread, needles, hoop. So if you just thought, oh, that's really cute, I want to do that, and you already have the supplies.
The last thing I need is more DMC floss.
Yeah, I have just the pattern or the whole kit shebang.
This one is another book, the Flower Embroidery. This is the other one that we sold out of super quickly. There's 80 stitches, 400 combinations with all of these. Again, I'm not great about showing you what's in a book, but let's see. Really pretty. You can tell that nature, flowers in general, are my favorite thing to stitch. It's a really good book. Foolproof, it says. Add texture, color, and sparkle. Aw, 100 mini cross-stitch designs.
Oh, that's cute. You know what's really cute with those little covered ones is one doing the little plastic, so the kids can do it as like ornaments or keychains. But what's really cute is covered buttons.
Oh, yeah.
You do a cute little like 2-inch covered button for.
We have some of those.
Yeah, I feel we
I like it. Shows them like really big. But I guess it depends on what count Ada. And I don't, what do we have? 11 and 14 and
Yeah, I think 11 and 14 in like
11 and 14.
4
In, like,
colors.
yeah.
And they come in little, maybe 15 by 18.
Look how fun.
Roughly flat quarter size.
Paisley, or do you cross stitch?
You know what's also cute about cross stitch is it does the same like count. You could do the easy piecing grid.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's already gridded. So
right.
if you already understand how to use the grid and you understand how it's creating its little paint by number kind of idea,
Yeah.
you could use that as your paint by number. You might have to do a little bit of, you know, maybe copy your paper, use some pencil and count and see how it plans out. Might be a smidgen of planning, but it gives it to you already.
Wish I could.
So cool.
I wish I could do this.
It's a book
For you.
that you guys will want to get spat with them, I think.
Oh, yeah.
It's very cool.
All of those. 100. And it says 100 mini. Oh, and I guess if that's a little stitch size, that's a mini, but cute.
What is roughly mini is they're thinking like 8 by 8. So it's not like
One piece measuring 8 by 8. And then I suppose by the time you...
what your stitching is. But again,
it's
depending
just
on your gauge,
stinking
it
cute.
could be bigger.
Yeah.
Depending on your textile, if you think, oh, I don't want to do floss, I want to do fabric, again, that will change. So pretty cool.
Adorable.
I like it.
Adorable. Super cute.
Farm Girl Vintage 2, just her Lori Holtz book with all of her patterns.
Not new, just now in stock again.
Just
Do we
the-
have Farm Girl Vintage in the first one?
Maybe. This is what everybody wants at the moment. This is the quilt along she's working for. Is it's this book with her new pattern. So
I found these.
cute.
So I have this in my sewing room, and I take it out to the event center all the time. And I'm always like freaked out that I'm going to lose it because I thought it was like vintage. Because, right, we all go to those
Yes.
antique malls, and it's like, what? That's vintage. I use that every day. I got 3 of these in my kitchen. You know, all of these weird things. And so this little screwdriver, oh, no. I found one. Dr. Ritz, look at that.
It's
so
sparkly.
it's just like a normal, and it's sparkly. But what it is it's short. So when you're going to, you know, loosen that little nut, that little screw.
Yeah. Get your needle plate out to check your bobbin.
Yeah.
Small enough you could change your needle.
Perfect.
Those little tight spots.
Yeah. So anyway,
That's cool.
I clearly didn't get enough of those. Sorry. Sorry.
I guess you probably wanted to see it. Is it really
I
this
want to see
big?
it.
Or
Is it really my? Yes. Mine is
Not
yellow.
so vintage anymore.
Not so vintage anymore, and it's not sparkly and cute like that. Mine is yellow, and
You probably got yours from Napa.
I probably took it out of Paws.
Yeah, toolbox.
I'm taking it.
There's no way you need something that little.
Yes, I do.
All right, then I had a whole
Oh, fun pattern.
bunch of patterns. So this one is Blue Cross quilt. Super cute.
Oh, one block.
One block.
Do that with a bunch of different, just fat quarter packet and some background, and how fun is
54
that?
by 69. Super cute. Whirlwind. I love It's So Emma patterns. Again, one block.
One block.
And look how cool and scrap. Super fun.
I love that. Quilt in a Day, a split 9 patch.
Love it.
Yeah, we have a similar one.
Megabits. Super cute. Fat quarters or 14 half-yard cuts. So get a good little stash bustering one.
This one, you guys have seen this. We have a shop sample of this. I think we have it in 2 different colorways. Super fast to make, really, really easy.
And it's just called New Math. They changed the name based on the fabric. Because I've got like retro math. I've got
blooming, or
Yeah.
there's a bunch of them.
so
yeah.
the New Math quilt.
Yeah.
And then a 7 patchabilities. This is just a cute little door banner, wall hanging, whatever you want it to be, but fusible applique. Super cute.
So, Funky Friends, these guys are great. They do a really great job with these little soft stuffies. And so, I think we have a cat, I think we have, so Anna, this is Diggles, the dragon. Lori, you should see hers.
Hers is really cute.
Yeah, we saw this when we were down in Colorado. So we have a couple of them. I think, did I say cat?
Yeah. Cat, a moose,
Oh, a moose.
maybe a Highland cow.
Yeah.
I still have her. 2 kinds of teddy bears. They're not in
The
yet.
2 kinds of teddy bears are what we're waiting for.
It's like Ted the beginner bear and something else is a little more patchworky. So they're
But
really cute.
it's a good pattern. You know, the pattern is really well written. And what's kind of fun and what a lot of people are doing is they're making memory stuffies.
Yeah.
So if someone has passed and you have some of their clothes, you know, you can make memory bears or memory dragons, you know.
You know what's really cute? If they've done, I see it all the time, they do the bears or a dragon, depending on whatever the baby theme is. And they weight it to the newborn size. So they put like the favorite onesie or the onesie they came home from the hospital in. They make it into whatever character and then weight it because the baby was
6 pounds, 8 ounces.
Yeah, and then it's like,
Oh.
can you do baby?
That's kind of fun.
That was really cute. I mean, if you have one of them 12-pound babies, I don't know about that. I had little babies. I had little 7-pounders. Even a little 5-pounder in there, but
Yeah. Oops, I'm losing
super
stuff.
cute. That was everything.
That was everything that was in the box.
Some favorite books, some new patterns, really
Couple of
cool
new
Notion,
notions.
magnifying set. This one
And
I
then
love
this
as
will
well.
set off this whole thing, right? Of we're going to sell out of these quickly. And so what I would say, go ahead and put this in your cart. Go ahead and check out to make sure that you get it. Because people will say, hey, is that right? I had it in my cart. I waited to see the fabric and then I went back and this was gone. It is true that if it is in your cart, it is not safe. It is perfectly legal for somebody to take it out of your cart. Whoever checks out first, show me the money. They get it. And I think we have a dozen of them. So
What
I
I'll
will
do is I'll put a dozen that are buy now, which are these 12, and then I'll do a pre-order for the next wave.
Yeah.
So we order enough, and you know, oh, I have one coming, to have to wait for it. So I'll do that too. So you'll see there's 2 options, or you might only see the pre-order option. But
oftentimes I have to look at it first just to make sure that this is very quality, very, very nice. And that
it is very nice.
Yeah, it's really well done. And I like the little case even that it's hard to tell. You know, we don't,
Looking at a
if
picture.
a rep brings us things that used to happen and we could touch everything and feel it and order. Now now we can't do it that way.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that'll start a whole new thing. But we mentioned this morning that the
Pattern wheels
pattern wheels in stock,
back in.
we caught up.
Yep.
The Easy Stitching Guide caught up with those back in stock. And all of the candles we have caught up. And so this was the regular size that you guys have seen this a couple of times. And we talked about this quite a bit. If it's the first time you're seeing it, it's a candle that when you light it or put it on the warmer, and it melts all the way down instead of it being just wax. It's made out of cosmetic grade shea butter, oil. I don't have my glasses on.
Yeah, soy, shea butter, mango butter, coconut oil, almond oil, avocado oil, grapeseed oil, and essential oils.
And so then the idea is that it becomes just this lotion that you put on. Very, 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 very nice. It smells, it's just as subtle because it's essential oils. It's not perfumed, but really, really nice. Just the smartest dang thing.
it's very
I
cool.
love this company. Just a small little company. They're from Paulsboro, Washington. Gail and his wife and their little, I think 4-year-old girl, I think is how old. And then these are the little minis. So also just a tiny little one, which is kind of fun if you just want to gift your massage therapist, if you want her to use them or whatever, or present for somebody. There's little minis. And we have every scent that I think in stock that he currently has available. He does have some new ones coming up. And so we'll add to those. And you'll see those on box opening as we get new scents. But anyway, all in stock at the moment.
Fabulous.
Do we need to move this or do we want to go ahead? Because we know what this other box is.
Well, let's just open the box.
We know what it is and buckle up. But because what happened was we were out of a whole bunch of the Villa Rosa patterns. We love the Villa Rosa patterns. We think that they are very affordable, easy to read. They don't have all of the details about, cutting tips and pressing and that kind of thing. But if you have the basic understanding of quilting, it tells you about your fabric, how you're going to cut it, how that block goes together, and then repeat times 12 and sew them all together. They leave out a lot of the other detail stuff, but it's really, really nice. And it's fun because then they're all laminated. So you can go through almost like a little recipe card box if you wanted somebody to pick out from there. Because choose for yourself what you think, here, I pulled out 10 that I would be willing to make for you.
Yes.
Choose your favorite. Keeping in mind, though, that people will pick the blue one.
Yeah, based on their color preference.
Yes.
You're going to enjoy the picture more than
Yes.
necessarily what they're doing. So.
Yes. And so sometimes you might want to even just like do a little photocopy, black and white or grayscale picture and say, you know, insert color here, but which design do you like the best? Because, yeah, people pick based on color.
And what's really nice, yeah, go to the dollar store and get one of those little photo albums that are the 4x6. That's how big these are. And then have them separated. These use pre-cuts. These use a panel. These use half-yard cuts. And so then you can really
quarters.
know what you are hoping to make for somebody or wanting to use up in your stash to make room for something different. Don't have to spend all of this time hunting when you've already pre-sorted, so you only have to look through these, 15.
Now, there's 3 pages and there's probably 20 on each page. So we might not show you every one. The best thing that you're going to do is just go to our Villa Rosa section, right?
It's going to be what's, and it's going to be in the what's new.
And then just kind of, scan down there, see what you have, what you don't have. We'll show you the ones that are new to us. But the other big thing that happened was that we kept running out of the Tres Leches. So as of now, everybody has gotten theirs. And we now have, I think, an additional, there's probably 25 in here of those. So the Tres Leches, it was kind of our new favorite pattern last month. And so we are having a virtual quilt show. And so we want you to make a Tres Leches, your version of that, using either 1 yard or using 3 1/3 yard cuts. Presley.
I know. I love it.
Cute. Good luck, you guys, because when a child sews well, it's score times 10. But anyway, so, and we have really nice prizes. But here's the news on that that's very, very, very important. We were just thinking, oh, how fun. We'll have them all into us by the end of August, which a lot of you guys have done that. But unfortunately, we kept running out of the pattern.
Yeah.
So some of you guys don't even have your pattern yet. So we're going to extend it. And not just extend it, we want to make it part of our anniversary special, which is October 1st. So we want everything in by the end of September. And all you have to do is just email us your picture. Email to info@fabricpatch.net. We're going to put you on, and probably it really needs to be by September.
Anna needs a couple days.
Should we say September 20th? That gives you guys like 3 more weeks.
Yeah, 20th.
Let's say September 20th. And then that way, Anna has a couple days to put it together. We will debut the virtual quilt show, and then we'll have people vote, and then we will have first, second, third place prizes, big prizes. So just super fun. So it can be quilted or not quilted. It won't matter. I mean, some people will have time and some will not. But anyway, and that's for the Tres Leches. Not just any. It really, I think,
for the Tres
Leches. Just because. We thought that was fun because the girls couldn't stop making it.
They still can't.
They still can't. They're still making them. It is pretty fun. Everybody is in on it, so it's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, so let's show them.
One of them that there are the 12 quilts of Christmas bundle. It's 12 different patterns. It's these 12 that are pretty fun. They were out last year, so if you've seen, it might look familiar to you. But 12 really fun ones that they recolored. The mitten runner. There's a runner, 2 runners, a placemat, a bowl cozy, a block, and like 6 patterns. I love their homecoming one that has the panel in the center. Also really good just for a really cool piece of fabric. Really cute.
Now this one we've not had this one before. This is an Anna Marie Horner collection.
Ooh.
I know. So there's 1, 2, 3. There's 4.
4 of them.
4. There's 4 in here. So this one is called Very Smoothie.
Adorable.
Look how cute that is. Yeah, and oh my gosh, look at the back of that.
Yeah.
That's super simple. This one made out of 12 fat quarters. This one is called Victoria.
That's a good one.
Really a good one. Because, when you have those really cool fabrics of hers and you don't want to cut them up, these are like some decent size pieces. This one is called Summer Song. This one is made out of 10 fat quarters. That's real similar to one of our patterns that we have. And then this one is also made out of 12 fat quarters. Honey Bouquet.
That's pretty.
Oh,
That one's
simple.
fairly simple too, being more chunky rectangles.
And this one must be called
Beautiful.
Anna Marie Horner Collection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was all those around.
Cool. Okay. What else is in there that? Oh, Bohemia. This is back in stock. So a lot of these I went through.
pricing.
Yeah.
Under.
Yeah. Is there anything in
Oh,
here?
Biscotti, that one is a good one. Fabric you just don't know what to do, or maybe one that you just need to clear out some fabric. That's a really fun one.
This is a fun one. Be Unique. It's a cat's cradle block.
That's nice.
Oh, wait a minute.
And this one
There's something else on the
is
back.
Bloom. Again, just a fun table runner. Or if you want to make it bigger, if you want to make it longer for a bed runner, just keep making block. Super cute.
This is a good one. This one is called Beach Walk. So look at that. Can you guys see? Am I holding it? Let me show you the back of it. So see where you have your panel, and then it's just those flying geese
Cute.
around there. All of those panels that we end up getting that are just a yard, 36 by 42. Perfect.
Grand Prize, that's also a pretty popular one. That uses one of the 24 by 42 inch panels. So sometimes those funnier sizes, you don't know how to put them in. That one's a good popular one.
Autumn Leaves. We were out of that and somebody was waiting on that one. We'll get that one going.
This one's cute. This one is Purple Haze.
See, some of them, there's two of them in there.
Yeah, probably. They have on plastic.
Portlandia. That one was a good one. I think that was another one that you were out of.
Marsala.
Painted Moon. So this one is super similar to our, well, no, it isn't. It isn't. It's not similar to anything. It's just a big block quilt.
Big block.
And so we did a whole retreat on that where it's just, we're going to make one block that is 36 inches square or 60 inches square. So dang fast. And so this is kind of that idea. So you can kind of see the back. It's just a great big block. And
Yeah. Super cool. Klondike, 3 colors. Your focus piece you just can't cut up, and 2 extra colors. Super cool.
this one was a new one. I don't feel like I've ever seen this one before. It's called Angel Face. And so really it's the idea of having just a really cool focus fabric. And then it's just a really neat sashing trick, just to kind of make it kind of a focus.
Jolly. This one, I love this one. It gives me like some BQ vibes. Super pretty.
Augustina, that one would be real similar to our
Charm, Woodpile.
Woodpile. Sorry. Sorry.
Gabby to do.
Oh, Woodpile. Sorry. It's kind of like Woodpile. When you have some of those, again, really cool fabrics that you just don't want to cut up. You can cut it up into little pieces, sew it back together, make something fabulous.
Absolutely.
Or take fabulous fabric, sew it together for something that's kind of exciting. And so, yeah, doesn't have to be.
Fondue, also a really fun panel option.
Ooh, Firelight. That's kind of fun. Look at that. That takes 10 fat sixths. You're not going to get a fat sixth in any quilt shop that you go to. But a Lolly.
Oh, a lolly.
A Lolly has all of that. She did that. She printed the fabric that way. Otherwise, I don't even know what that size is. What is a fat sixth?
It is something from your stay-ish.
12 inches by 22 inches. Nobody's going to cut that for you. Nobody's going to do it. Nobody's going to do it. And if so, that's not enough fabric. But anyway, out of your stash. Pretty fun.
Hillside Charm, also a really good one for a panel. Like the little sparkly bits they use from a 5-inch square. So you can get a panel and get 2 5-square bundles to make this one.
Nantucket.
I love that.
Oh,
I don't know if I love it for the pattern or the fabric, but
See, it's about the fabric.
yeah.
It's about the fabric.
Very
That
cool.
is just exciting fabric that, you don't have to cut up. And there's just some great big pieces. There's like 2 different blocks.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, just a framed block and a 4-patch. Yeah, that's cute.
That'd be also a fun idea.
That's a good one.
For also t-shirt quilts.
Yes.
If you can't necessarily steal enough t-shirts to make a full quilt,
that's
steal just the fun ones.
Yeah.
And then Heat Wave. That was just a good color block one. Like that.
Adobo. That's another one that if you have
Oh,
some
big
weird
blocks.
big blocks. big
And we've
panels.
seen more and more of those panels that are the just big pillow
Four
panels.
of them. Mm-hmm. That one.
Oh yeah, color block. That was a good one. Look at that. Again, fabric does all the work for you. Yes, these are solids, but it doesn't have to be.
Doesn't have to be.
Doesn't have to be.
It'd be kind of like your timber.
That could, yeah, exactly like it.
There's no original thoughts in quilting. We've all come up with the same idea 12 times in our heads.
And we're okay with everybody sharing it.
And then you write it out. It's like, oh, you did it that size. I did it this size. It doesn't matter. It's just how you're going to sew it together. And some of our favorite patterns are, it's like, oh, I sewed that block together wrong. But look how cute that is.
But look what I did. Look what I did there.
Yeah. Right. Wait, did you say and?
I was just, and sometimes just recoloring it makes it look so different.
Yeah.
Especially one of those one block quilts, depending on how you make it, can make it look totally different.
Cathedral. Look how cute
That's
that
a good
is.
one.
Ah, that's really cute. And that's just, it's 2.5-inch strips. 20 2.5-inch strips will give you a quilt that is 54 by 70. Wow. Is that something else?
2.5-inch strips each of 20 fabrics.
Oh.
She read that wrong.
I apologize.
A full jelly roll. That makes sense with
jelly
size.
roll. Yeah.
'Cause, it's 54 by 70. It's like,
Just say
wait,
that doesn't-
how'd you? That was some magic math right there.
Magic math.
So a full jelly roll.
Yeah.
Candyland. People really enjoy this one. Uses 10-inch squares.
Oh, and a super fast one. Oh, again, fat sixths.
Use a 10-inch square.
Out of your stash is what she meant to say on the back of here. But look how cute that is. It's just rectangles.
Cute.
You know.
Full flashing in there. Carefree. That one's cute. Half square triangles and solid squares. That's all it is. It makes it look really sparkly and really, really fancy lack. super simple stitching.
Okay, last one. Lord. No, we didn't go through 60.
No, there's more in there.
And you've seen so many of them before. I mean, we belong to that auto ship program where they come up with 5 new patterns every month and they automatically send them to us. So we get 25 of 5 new ones every month. So many of these are ones it's like, oh shoot, we ran out. So we went through here in the shop. They're all organized alphabetically and you can stand there for hours and go through them. But this one, look how cute that is.
I love that.
Yeah, this is like super smart. I feel like I've never seen this one
No, I
before.
haven't. And that's using a 42-inch square panel. Or a really awesome piece of fabric.
Yeah. But, that big, like that dahlia, I think we've got a few random ones of those left over. I think we even have that Christmas one. But if they type in dahlia, will that come up?
Yes, it will.
Yeah. And that's what they're doing. And it just shows how you're going to cut it and then you're going to cut it again and sew it all back together. And it's almost like
really cool.
Yeah, super smart. It's just
54-inch square quilt is on when you're all done. And all you have to do is pick a panel and a pretty color to go with it.
Yep. And a contrast.
That's cool. Very cool. Well, and how many of us have that really cool panel that is a 42-inch square panel? Because I love that. Don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. You can do that.
Yeah. It's going to take us forever to put all these away. Alphabetize.
But yeah, check the website. All of them are listed. And we have a ton of them.
Yeah.
So if you're sitting, waiting for someone to, I don't know, sitting in a parent pickup line, waiting, you could be cruising.
It was fun to, and so the sad thing, I knew that we were out of a bunch of them, and so I thought, I'm just going to park myself here in front of the computer with what we have and go through and fill in our order. And by the time I made it to the end, I went through every single one. And
touched every card we had.
Every card. And it's like, no, these are too similar, but yeah, and re-alphabetized, got everything in order, cleaned out the box. I had my whole order done, and it would not let me send. It would not let me. It timed out. Yeah. I was upset.
So she called me. She said, I don't know what to do. I said, hit Control P, print out your 12 pages, and I'll fix it when I get to
And she'll act like she's just
yeah, it works so hard.
Yeah. But anyway, so it's nice.
good.
I'm glad that they're, and it's fun to see some new things.
Yeah, the new bundles are really cool. The bundles are going to be in there too.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to clean this up just a little bit, and then we've got, I'm sure those are Northcott boxes.
I think so. All right, we'll be right back.
Okay, it has been like an hour and a half.
We had to type in. Make plans.
Making plans, moving things around. I don't know. Anyways, but we do still have the Northcott boxes.
Yes.
We always know them because
It's a big box wrapped in little scraps of plastic. But it's crazy. It must work though.
I know.
It always makes it.
Oh.
Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, there's even a few pre-cut boxes in there. Look how pretty that is.
We have
Botanical.
five or six Northcott boxes.
Yeah.
I am not thinking it's all the same thing. Do you think it is?
I mean, it's possible. You never know.
It might be. So what we can
There's a chance that one of those boxes are full of like basics. Maybe we ordered a collection plus, we also need a blue and a brown and a cream and there could be some real colors.
so far these all look really good together.
They're really pretty.
Yeah,
This box goes together.
That's really nice. So what we might do,
We might open everybody up and then see if we have any surprises.
oh yeah, because look at this.
Look at that one. That was pretty.
Gosh, I like this green.
That's
So
nice.
we'll see in about another hour and a half. So we're gonna open up all of these boxes and then we'll decide
what we got going
what
on.
order. And then there's one other one. That other one is what, Moda?
Maybe.
There's somebody else too. So I feel like we have probably 3 collections to show you, but we're not sure.
Okay, we'll be right back.
We'll see. Okay, that did not take us a full hour, but
It was beautiful.
lovely. Northcott,
They got it going on.
Oh my gosh, their whole little Stonehenge
And it kind of was, I guess, 3. There was
kind of was.
the organics, which is this really pretty botanical piece. Then there were Stonehenge basics. Some of them really go with it, and then we think some we may have just picked because we needed it, but they also too look good with it. And then something special for Christmas.
Yeah, and that's what I think, is I think that there's probably only one. I don't know that there's one. I think I would put all of them, and you'll see. And then these, you're just going to put in Christmas.
Yeah, because they are just bonus pieces.
And we'll show you. You'll kind of see. So it was kind of 3. So we're going to show them all to you together. And then there is still a Moda box here in a little bit. But the name of the line is Organics.
Organics. And then, of course, we do have 10-inch squares. 5-inch squares.
10-inch squares.
And then the beautiful 2.5-inch strips. And we did get the whole collection. So you're going to get 2s and 3s in your jelly rolls and your 10-inch squares and everything.
Sorry.
I got it.
Because there's only 13. There's not a panel.
It's not a panel. I was thinking, when you were counting, I was thinking the same thing. Maybe they took a poll and thought we've all seen too many panels.
What?
I don't know.
But it's very subtle. It's a really pretty.
And even the pattern doesn't have a panel, so I don't think we just passed. I think
would
they
not have.
really didn't have one.
Yeah.
This one's called chevrons, so it's like one of those braids. And they did it using, did do yardage. It's not strips.
But that is a humongous quilt. 118 by 113. Bye-bye.
5 sizes. Left size. Okay. you can do like 45 by 50 all the way to ginormous.
Yeah.
So it's weird. So, yeah, background and then yardage. I wonder if they cut it into, let me just see. Do they cut into 2.5-inch strips? I think where they're doing yardage for sure is they want that, like, think Bargello, where all your braid looks the same and repeats itself. What are they cutting? Oh, they're cutting into 2 inches. 2 inches for the lap, 2.5 for the throw. So
3 inches for the twin. Oh, because they're making their braid the same thing. They're just making it bigger.
yeah, and they're making the braid this part. If you see how it kind of looks like has a barber pole look, it's because their braid is stitched in color 1 through 9, 1 through 9. If you don't care about that, do the throw size. Already decided for you, and do one of these.
Yeah.
You'll need one of these and 2 yards of your background. And then it just won't be in order of 1 through 9. Your 1 through 9 will all be different every panel you make. And if you don't care, I don't care.
I don't care.
No.
All right.
Very cool.
Fun.
I love their patterns that they give you all of those quilt sizes, though.
I do, too.
You never know what size quilt you're needing to make. And how many of us actually have a pattern that we can blow up to, 118 by 113. Ginormous. Hope you really like that fabric when you're done.
Right. And it really is a pretty line. It is a very subtle, soft, serene. I really like it. You look at lines and you think, gosh, could you really live with this being in your bedroom for a couple years? Because if you're going to go through I'm going to go ahead and make a quilt and pillowcases and whatever, then this really is very subtle. It is really, really nice. And so if you look, let's pan back for just a second, Brandon. So as you pan across, so this is the collection. And if you look technically, the collection ends right here. And then these are just some really nice Stonehenge fabrics that you can see. The colors go really good with it. The only one that I'm not so sure is this is almost kind of a tealy green.
It has a lot of blue in it.
It does. And so this one, it just depends on what you pick. If you're going to pick that looks gorgeous with it. That looks gorgeous with it. This looks gorgeous with it. So you really could, you really could use it. You just have to know that it's a pretty, that's a beautiful piece of fabric, frankly. But then the others, these are, and then this is another one that this one is kind of dark, but again, depending upon, what you want to do. Gosh, look at it with this one, with this one. So there's a bunch of those. This one also, this is just basic Stonehenge. I think that is the coolest texture. Yeah. Northcott does a really nice job with that. All right, now we'll look at the others. So let's see. In fact, let's start right here for a second, because then we'll show. So here's, since you remember what that texture looks like, here's the brown, and it's that really rich. Should I? Oh, tip it.
It just looks like a solid brown. There we go. There you go.
You think I'd know how to do this by now? Yeah. And again, so see the brown color. This is perfect. Beautiful. Yeah. Really, really good. And then this one is that, what do they call this one?
Is that the quartz?
Is that quartz?
Oh, so pretty.
Really,
it's
really
like that
pretty.
Perfect color.
Yeah, it really is.
It's super great.
Yeah. And then this one.
Because all four of these are perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I love that one.
Mm-hmm. And then this one. Oh, there's not a favorite.
Yeah, not a bad one.
Mm-mm. Nope. Okay. Then, all right.
And I'm going to put all of the Northcott basics that came with it in with
this.
Store Organics.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's easier for you to find, and they all look so good.
Yeah, they really do. Yeah. So these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll put these 6 in with it.
Yes.
All right. So then this is that texture. It's almost kind of like a basket weave. And this is in 4 colors. So you'll see this. There's a brown. There's a couple of others. Here's the leaves. Great big huge fronds. You can see with my hand, see the size. And then these.
I love that.
I know. I think it's St.
dandelion.
Anne's. I think that it's St. Anne's lace. Anne's lace.
The little Dr. Seuss pom-pom flowers.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called. They're definitely Dr. Seuss flowers.
Queen Anne's lace. Queen Anne's, right? Queen Anne's lace. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Or the green. Oh, I love this piece of fabric. Oh my gosh. Super gorgeous. And then here's another one that weaves in the kind of a basket weave in the green. This one's in the tan, and see the difference between the tan and the brown. Mm-hmm. Let me see it up close there. And then
it's a great texture.
Yeah. And then this is that same as this.
Small scale.
Oh, it is smaller scale. Now I see it. Oh yeah, tone on tone. Yeah, and so that's in, and then here's the green basket. Leaves. Oh, I love this piece.
It's pretty.
This piece is really pretty. Here is a multicolored.
Beautiful.
And then here it is. So there's the white, the brown. You can really see what the texture is here. Mm-hmm. Same one there. Or this gorgeous green. Beautiful. And then just this really cool, I don't know, faux pieced checkity check.
I like that one. I know. Interest.
Yeah.
It gives you that option to make a really cool scrappy border without, you know.
Yeah, without actually piecing it.
Yeah.
Doing a little crumb cakey thing. And then I want to show you, so let's go back down here. I want to show you the Christmassy ones. So then all of these will be in here, and these other 3 that I put down. But these Christmas ones, so this is that same.
And this is called Glisten. So I'm going to put Glisten in its own category for right now. It's also going to be in the Mix and Match Christmas, but it's very nice.
And it is sparkly.
It is sparkly.
Can you tell?
The most beautiful, elegant, subtle bit of shimmer.
Subtle. Really subtle. You have to kind of move it to see it. But
So
it
white
is silver.
with silver.
And then here is silver with white. This is kind of the opposite. Can you see that? And can you see that it shimmers?
Yeah, we can see the shimmer on that one really good.
Whoosh, whoosh. And this, they ripped us off. This is 7-yard bolt. I apologize. Yeah.
We also do have Michael Miller Fairy Frost.
Oh, yeah.
Fairy Frost is a little more glitzy than this, but if you're thinking, oh, it looks like something, it's reminiscent of Fairy Frost, but a little more subtle.
Gold.
It's coming through pumpkin orange. It is,
no.
It is beautiful Christmas.
It is gold. Gold.
Yeah.
And it's subtle shimmery.
They don't have that pumpkin orange.
Oh, sorry.
The pumpkin orange looks good in the camera. But
That's
it's
not
Christmas
it.
gold.
And then gold, so
Beautiful.
same thing.
That one's coming through great.
Yeah. And
They're
shimmery
beautiful.
on the white. Really, really pretty. So these 4 will be in Christmas novelty. And then the others.
Right.
Okay, we're going to move all of this aside, and then we have a lone Moda box. So we'll be right back. All right. I feel like exhausted. Have we been at it for, is this a 2-hour video so far?
Right? It feels like we've been doing it.
We never know. And we haven't even been super chatty.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know. I can't remember. We
I was
started
going to show her the 108.
Oh, yeah.
Organics had a 108. And it's just a really pretty brown and green tonal piece.
Just, yeah.
Again, it's 108 inches wide, but if you love this for a border option or to do anything else, it's just 108. You can still cut it into 12-inch squares, cut it into your 4-inch board. It wouldn't matter, but yeah, there is 108 beautiful tonal background. All right, our lone Moda box.
Lone Moda. Let's see. What?
Very different. Very low volume. The little goose blocks.
Jen Kingwell.
Gathered bonbons.
These are
go
with her.
It might go with her lollies that we just got. This could be also, I know a lot of times people ask her, well, what do you use for background? Her answers, of course, well, I just use what I have.
Yes.
And so these might be her favorite kind of textures and colors to use as backgrounds when she's doing her
version of fig tree cream.
So my guess is these are her low volume backgrounds to go with those lollies, to go with those bright, bold, funky prints that you're not sure what to do with.
That makes perfect sense because she is not ever going to do
a
white.
Right.
Or even a white on white.
Yeah.
She's going to do something with a little bit of
A texture,
color.
a little bit of color.
Yeah, for sure.
So this makes sense.
Now this one is wow.
I love that one. Yeah, that's your biggest print.
Not very many in here. This is it.
Is it 8?
Is it 8?
8. 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
What if we got the whole thing? We'll have to look and see. What does your paper say?
Yes, it does. Just 10-yard pieces. So it must have come with the lollies, and the fabric showed up later than those pre-cuts did. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to get the plastic off real fast, and then we'll keep chatting, and then we'll look up close.
Okay, so really cool stuff. And we did get the entire thing. Did you tell them that before I walked off?
That was the 8. Well, were in the same collection as her pre-cuts. Her pre-cuts just showed up sooner, and we, of course, cannot remember what we ordered. And then the yardage showed up. So it is the backgrounds to her lollies to, if you like what she does, these are the backgrounds she likes to use. Not just white solids tonals. She likes minimal prints, but she likes those little wowzer colors that add some extra interest.
I love
And
her
they look
stuff. I love her
fantastic.
whole, so we'll kind of show you up close. And we did have, so we'll put it like this. And so she has 2 different kind of color collections here. This one was called, this was Gathered. I guess they're all from the Gathered, which is her second
Correct. Her
book.
collection.
But didn't one of them?
Yeah, this one is like hazel
Okay.
and tranthum.
Okay. And then this is everybody together. So this is if you need those sixths.
Yes, if you need some
Yeah.
of that 6.
Yeah. So she's got everything in there. Or, yeah. So yeah, look at these. I just feel like that makes perfect sense, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Why you wouldn't put something solid
No.
with this kind of stuff. You know, you've just got, it's pretty wild for that. Same thing with this one. And these even have some of those, you know, lolly pieces where there's, because this is half yard cuts.
Yeah, of her. Yeah. I think they're all lolly pieces. So they're all going to be in, there's 5 different textures per strip.
Wow.
That's crazy.
How fun is
That's cool.
that? Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. All right. So this is them. This is somebody cheated at tic-tac-toe. I wouldn't want to, do you? And then this nice little lavender. This is a perfect stripe. That's a gray, kind of a taupey gray, light gray. A sweet little periwinkle polka dot. This is, gosh, is it peach color?
It's kind of peachy.
And
yeah.
it's, can you tell? It's flying geese.
Yellow geese. Cute. I like that one.
This one's pale yellow. It does have a little bit of a pattern to it. It's kind of a checkered pattern. And then a little blue. Almost to me, it looks like clouds or raindrops. I'm not sure. And then a brighter, this is almost more of a chartreusey kind of color. And it's a really cool dot. Yeah. So fantastic. These are perfect backgrounds.
I have actually gathered in a category by itself because I didn't have anywhere to put the pre-cuts. So I'll put them all together for you.
And then the books, so we are still at the moment. Okay, so do we have a Jen Kingwell section?
I do. I have a Jen Kingwell section that has all her books, her patterns, her paper piecing, papers, all of that in it.
And we have ordered, we're just waiting for it to arrive, her first quilt recipes and her second book, Gathered, should be here any moment. Mm-hmm. And then more of the papers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And even some templates. A lot of you guys, I think there was like 2 or 3 of you guys that requested for the Hazel template, which was the cover quilt of the Gathered book. And the templates for that one is coming. I do not believe it's coming in paper piecing. Not everything.
Some stuff is template.
Yeah, and so I think it's just the templates for it, but it is coming.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's it.
That's everything for you today.
What all did we see? We saw, what did we start with?
We started with notions. A whole box of some cool new notions, some books, hand embroidery stuff. The cross stitch thing was really cool.
And then a ton of Villa Rosa.
Yeah, lots of that.
Go check that out. And this is a good time to mention, Brianna learned a lesson. I think so far 2 of you, and if there's more of you, let us know, that her sticky...
Oh, my sticky bubble wrap clings real nicely.
And rips off.
You Villa Rosa covers. So if you did not tell me because you thought, oh, it's okay.
It's not okay.
I will mail you a new one. I will put them in plastic and then cling. I did not know.
Who knew?
I know. I think there was 3 of you and 2 of you told me, but I think there's 1 more who you need to tell me.
Yeah.
I will send it to you.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
So I will bubble wrap them, but I will plastic them first.
Yes.
And then we saw
Organics.
Very botanical, green, brown, Northcott, beautiful. Some beautiful blenders. Mm-hmm. Glitzen, which is sparkly Northcott. I'll put its own category together for Glitzen because there's a possibility you guys are really going to like that. So we might get more colors. It's a possibility those are also the only colors they have. You never know.
We'll find out.
But if you like that shimmery kind of look up Fairy Frost. We have a ton of Fairy Frost in the shop, and it gives you that kind of glittery, a little more than what you saw with Glitzen, but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And then Gathered.
Yeah.
Jen Kingwell.
All right.
Well,
Well, thank you guys so much. As always, we super appreciate it. And we'll see you for sure Friday. Be watching. So every Friday now, 1 p.m. will be our newest installments. And if you don't see yours and you know that you've sent it and you know it's arrived, it's just because
we only show so many.
We try to show about 20 so that we don't keep you all day. And so I've tried to text some of you, hey, oh my gosh, your box came, or but if not, call us or email us and
we can look for it.
But yeah, I'm sure that it's here. It's just
and we'll try to rotate the pile better, because there's a lot of you guys like, oh my gosh, it's been sitting on the bottom of the pile for weeks. We'll try to make sure we rotate it every once in a while,
for sure.
Because we're starting to get at least 3 packages a day.
I know.
For you guys.
Super exciting.
Super cool.
Super exciting. There cannot be too many.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Wonderful.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.